This weekend at Sports Fest, which Tennessee player was most important in the 1998 season? T. Martin, Al Wilson, or Peerless Price?
I'm going with Al Wilson.
Start now.
Because if you ask any of the players that played on that team, I've heard their interviews, they didn't fear Phil Fulmer. They didn't fear the OC, the DC. Everybody on that team feared Al Wilson. And that's what every team needs. Like, you can have your star players and everything, and that's great. But you got to have that solid leader. It not only in your locker room, on the sideline, on the field, and he backed it up on the field.
Oh, he
backed it up big time on the field.
He was an animal.
But he is the one, I believe, that kept that team in check and in line.
A lot of stories, man. Fred White, I heard a story on him one time, and basically he jerked Fred White up on the sideline and said, if I ever outrun you to the football again, he's like, man, you're going to have problems.
Right,
and there was stories of him, doing kind of the same thing to Peyton, in the locker room and stuff. So,
and when you're...
Who in the hell, does something to Peyton Manning? I guess Al Wilson does.
That's dropping you nuts right there.
All right, so who you benching?
I'm going to bench T. Martin.
Okay.
I hate it because he had all the pressure in the world. It's no act to follow the greatest player of all time. It ain't. It's hard.
Right.
Okay? I think Joe Milton, I think he's going to have to learn a lot from T. Higgins here. Or not T. Higgins, T. Martin. T. Higgins.
Yeah, I got you.
But
both from Tennessee.
We could have had him.
No, I'm pretty sure T's from like Maryland or something.
Oh, wow. But no, it is hard to have him to play after a legend because then you make all these comparisons and everything. And I think he performed at the task. He got us to a natty. At the end of the day, that's all that matters to you, to a natty. Then last but not least, Peerless Price. I get it. Hate to cut the man, but with the circumstances we are given by the Mr. Vol Daddy who's making these questions, Peerless, you got to go.
Calling me out like that. Corbin?
I hate to say it, but I agree 100% with Spanky on all of them.
That's right.
I mean, it's hard not to.
And I do too. Exact same. Al Wilson was the heart, the soul, the enforcer.
He was a fucking man.
He was, just a man amongst boys. T, same thing. A lot of people disrespect T to this day.
A lot of people don't even know that T won the championship.
Yeah,
if you ask 100 people who won the 1998 championship,
They would probably say Peyton.
They would say Peyton.
I mean, even that was it ESPN. Who was the broadcaster last year during? I think it was like the Alabama game or something.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I forget which game it was, but
I think it was Alabama. Is it Alabama or Florida? And they had the camera on Peyton, and they said he won the national championship. And I was like, damn.
How embarrassing is that?
Yeah, especially on like the ESPN's part or whatever. It's crazy.
Like get your ducks in a row.
A lot of disrespect to T.
Well, they put the graphic up on the screen.
Yeah, the graphic.
They
and
put
everything.
the graphic up on the screen.
But, I mean, T got it done, and nobody expected T to get it done. And I love Peyton, but T done what Peyton couldn't do. But got to bench T. And then it sucks to even say, but, you got to cut somebody. And to me, that would be Peerless Price. No disrespect. But, if it wasn't for his catch against Florida State, I mean, Tennessee might not win that game. But we're talking the whole season here. Not that Peerless didn't have an amazing season, but got to cut somebody. Yep. So that was our start bench cut presented by Maxed Out Gym, and we'll be right back. Maxed Out Gym is hands down the best gym in East Tennessee. Located in Oak Ridge, locally owned and operated by Ryan Carson. Listen, this gym is not your normal big chain gym. 24/7 access, child care, nutrition plans, private training rooms, and their personal trainers are truly first class. We're not talking about John Doe across the street who spent a few hours taking an online course and then printed his certificate. They offer the best classes in the area and even host big-time powerlifting competitions. For my power lifters, you have to experience the back room There's no words to describe it, you just have to experience it. That's Maxed Out Gym. If you're having second thoughts about changing gyms, canceling that membership, going through the hassle, I know you've seen the picture of me and Coach Heupel together when I got to show him his face on my leg. Have you seen the thunder thighs on the Vol Daddy? You don't get thighs like that by not going to Maxed Out Gym. It's time to throw away the Gold membership, throw away the Planet Fitness membership, throw away the National Fitness membership, and it's time to join Maxed Out Gym. Check them out on Facebook right now.